On that day, where will my future start? Will it start from a backward glance? Will it start from a page in a book? Will it start from a discussion with friends? Sparks of inspiration surround us, waiting to be ignited. Make every day count, testing the laws of the universe. Make every night count, breaking the boundaries between disciplines. Explore the world with passion and curiosity. Challenge difficulties with confidence and cooperation. Magic happens here because this is Tsinghua, this is Shenzhen. Brimming with youth, brimming with vigor. Pierce through a dense fog. The ship of wisdom and cross the boundless sea of knowledge. Look into infinity and notice every detail of the world before us. Here, everything is boundless. Sing, dance, celebrate, and announce to the world that this is our time. Lift your head to the twinkle stars, eyes clear, the sea surging, the wind blowing, the waves crashing, the rocks silent. Climb, see the light. See the pride, see the bravery, see unlimited possibilities. There is where my future starts.
Hello everyone, welcome to the online information session for the Master Program of Green Environment Infrastructure of Tsinghua University. I'm the host, Ling, the Assistant Professor of the Institute of Environment and Ecology, Tsinghua SIGS. As you know, we are now in Shenzhen, the southern coastal city, has an economy featuring of high-tech industry and finance, and is also a pioneer in the environment and the ecology protection in China. Today, we are honored to invite Professor Jian Zuo, the Associate Dean of the Tsinghua Shenzhen International Graduate School and the Associate Executive Dean of the Institute of Environment and Ecology, to give the introduction of our program. If you have any questions, you can leave the message in the comment space, and we will answer your questions after the introductions. Okay, now let's welcome Professor Zuo.
Yeah, thank you very much for the introduction. And really, it's my pleasure to be here to give an introduction of our program. Dear friends and ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Institute of Environment Ecology, Tsinghua Shenzhen International Graduate School, I'm very pleased to introduce the international students' admission information about the green information about the green environment infrastructure program. So I will give my presentation in 6 parts. The first part is to introduce Tsinghua Shenzhen International Graduate School and the Institute of Environment and Ecology. In the second part, I will talk about the green environment infrastructure program. And the third part will be introduce the education and training platform. And the fourth is about the curriculum and research. The fifth is about the application guidelines and timetable. The last part will be introduce some life at Shenzhen International Graduate School. So let's start with the introduction to Tsinghua University and SIGS and IEE. So firstly, Shenzhen city is the core engine of the development of the Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau Greater Bay Area. It is a pioneering city and important window of China's reform and opening up, and the most dynamic city in China. The GDP of Shenzhen ranks in the third among the Chinese mainland cities. It ranks the fifth in Asia in terms of the economic power, and is a wonder of the world's industrialization, urbanization, and modernization. Shenzhen is selected by Huawei, Tencent, Wanke, and many other leading enterprises to locate their headquarters, and ranks the first in the country in terms of the number of commercial entities and entrepreneurship density. Nearly 300 of the Fortune 500 companies have invested in this city. As the first national innovation city in China, Shenzhen is China's Silicon Valley. And the Tsinghua Shenzhen International Graduate School, which we call the SIGS, is a collaboration between Tsinghua University and the Shenzhen municipal government, with the aims to bring together world-class faculty and students, tackle global challenges through international collaboration, and nurture next generation global leaders by creating an international bodies and entrepreneurial learning environment. And the Institute of Environment and Ecology belongs to Tsinghua SIGS, which is a vital part of Tsinghua's environmental science discipline, oriented to the core needs for high quality development and based on the forefront of international disciplines. The Institute is committed to studying the theory of ecological and environmental protection, investigating key technology, cultivating high-level personnel with global competence, providing science and technology talent support for the ecological civilization and community buildings with a shared future for mankind. The history of IEE could date back to the 8th of June 2001, when graduate school at Shenzhen, Tsinghua University was established at Shenzhen. And in March 2011, the Water and Environmental Safety Innovation Team was established. On the 20th of October, the year 2015, Tsinghua Berkeley Shenzhen Institute was unveiled. On the 4th of November, the year 2016, Tsinghua University and Shenzhen Municipal Government signed an agreement to establish Tsinghua Shenzhen International Graduate School. On the 6th of November, in the year 2018, Ministry of Education of China approved the founding of Tsinghua SIGS. On the 1st of December in the year 2018, Tsinghua University and Shenzhen Municipal Government signed the Comprehensive Strategic Cooperation Framework Agreement, and on the 29th of March in the year 2019, Tsinghua Shenzhen International Graduate School was officially unveiled. In May 2020, Institute of Environment Ecology was established. This year, in May, Lingang Ecological and Linnan Ecological and Environmental Innovation Alliance was established. The development direction of IEE is oriented to the needs of national ecological civilization, community of human density, high quality development in Shenzhen and the Great Bay Area and the world frontier in environmental and ecological sciences. We focus on fundamental research and talent development, and there are 6 main research fields of IEE. The first one is urban environment and compounds ecological. The second one is industrial and special environmental protection. Third one is land and sea interactive environmental protection. The fourth is regional cross-medial complexity pollution and environmental health. The fifth is big data and system management of ecological environment. The last one is about climate change and the future ecological environmental protection. Based on these, IEE cooperate with government and companies to establish the big science system to tackle applied foundation and industrial incubation. Therefore, we build up the non-ecological and environmental innovative alliance to achieve this goal. Our teaching team, including 17 full-time faculty members and several off-campus supervisors, led by Professor Ke He. Professor He is a member of the Chinese Academy of Engineering and the Dean of the IEE and the Dean of Tsinghua University Institute for Carbon Neutrality. Our full-time faculty members consist of 5 full professors, 6 associate professors, and 6 assistant professors. Our faculty members will have overseas studying and working experience with research and teaching experience in the field of environmental engineering. And the second part of my presentation is to introduce the Green Environmental Infrastructure Program. The Green Environmental Infrastructure Program contributes to the goal of sustainable development. It is informed by the concept of environmental friendly development. The Green Development Initiative needs high-end environmental talents with international vision, green concept, and advanced technology. It is a full-time master's program designed for international students, especially for the students from South and Southeast Asia. This program is a 2-year degree course delivered in English. It aims for cultivating high-level international professionals in the field of environmental engineering to support local and global green development. The cultivation process includes 3 sections: courses, practice, and thesis. The program designs specialized courses, mainly multidisciplinary modules tailored for students from different countries. As for the practice, the students will study in Chinese environmental-related enterprises and management departments to understand the concepts of applied technology and entity management in operations. In terms of the thesis, it is focused on local and global environmental solutions for management and applied technologies. The program focused on cultural exchange and professional skill development. Cultural exchange enables the students to experience and understand the Chinese history, culture, and society, and solve cross-regional and global environmental issues. The program is emphasized on the development of practical skills. The practical skills of the students will be developed by undertaking professional practice in renowned environmental-related enterprise in China. The third feature is to conduct research on internationalized environmental issues. Research and exploration are mainly based on the stage of environmental development and the needs of students' home countries. The third part is about the education and training platform. IEE has established a number of high-level public research centers with the supporting from the Ministry of Ecological and Environment, Guangdong Provincial and Shenzhen Municipal Governments. In addition, IEE collaborates with Kyoto University and other institutions to establish international cooperative laboratories. IEE is equipped with first-class scientific research space and analytical instruments. We also provide a variety of education and training opportunities. We organize different kinds of academic conferences and forums, including Environmental Safety Symposium, Frontier Environment Technology Conference, Academical Salon on Environment and Ecology, Students Salon on Environment and Eco Protection. We also have joint practice sites where the students will have the opportunity to do professional practice. In addition, we also provide varieties of international exchange opportunities to countries including Japan, Brazil, and Austria, and some Europe countries. The fourth part is about the curriculum and the research plan. The length of the study for this program is 2 years. The first and the second semester mainly involved course learning. The professional practice is usually arranged in the second or the third semester. Students start to do their research thesis since the second semester. Thesis defense will be arranged at the last period of the fourth semester. Upon completion of the program and meeting the degree requirement of Tsinghua University, graduates of the program will be awarded a full-time master's degree in Earth Resources and Environment by Tsinghua University. The study schedule will consist of 4 modules. The first one is general compulsory modules and discipline-related modules, professional quality modules, and the fourth is academic practice. It is a combination of compulsory and optional courses. Disciplinary related modules include fundamental courses, such as students should finish at least 6 credits, about 2 or 3 courses. We also have 4 orientation courses, including water treatment orientation, air pollution control orientation, solid waste management orientation, and the fourth, environmental management orientation. Students can choose 2 their favorite orientation modules. Each orientation should achieve at least 5 credits, about 2 or 3 courses. The fifth part is about the application guidelines and the timetable. So the enrollment size is around 30 students. The application requirements are as follows. Non-Chinese citizens with a valid passport, have an environmental-related major bachelor degree, or have the equivalent educational background of the bachelor degree. and should pass the comprehensive examination organized by Tsinghua University. Students are very interested in our scholarship and assistantship. Now we have government, university, and faculty scholarship and other special scholarship for international students. For more information, you can find on the Tsinghua University graduation and admission website. As for the application, please use the Tsinghua University graduate application system for inquiry and application. The first round application is now open and will be closed on the 15th of December, the year 2021. The second round application will start on the 1st of January, the year 2022, and well, the deadline is on the March 1st of next year. If you have any inquiries, please contact our Academic Affairs Office and SIGS Admission Office, sending emails or making phone calls. For more information, you also can follow our official WeChat, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The final part is to explore the life at SIGS. So we have Tsinghua SIGS International Students and the Scholarship Office. It provides support and organizes different kinds of activities for international students. And we have beautiful and modern campus. And our class include a variety of lectures, experiments, and academic discussions and practice. And from food to natural activities, students are involved in the colorful and pleasant life of SIGS. And we are a unity of collective and group of full of useful vitalities. And our currently international students really enjoy the stay at SIGS and really like it. It is an honor to be a SIGSer. International students are able to learn about traditional Chinese culture and also have the opportunity to attend the cultural exchange activities. And this is our dean and Professor Kebin He. So IE conducts world-class cutting-edge scientific research and education on environment and ecology, which not only inherits and carries forward the excellent discipline tradition of Tsinghua University, but also combine the vitality and innovation characteristic of Shenzhen. So welcome to apply and join us. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks Professor Zuo for the nice introduction. So before we answer the questions from the audience, let's watch your video about the Institute of Environment and Ecology, so you can know more about us.
Come and join 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 us.
哎呀，认真了啊！
这样。
Come and join us.
Okay, now it's the session of Q&A. Before this online information session, we have collected several questions from students. Now let's first go through these questions. The first one is, may I know about the scholarship available for this program and how much? Here is the answer. The first one is the Chinese government scholarship. It is fully or partially covers the tuition fee, accommodation fee, living allowance, and a comprehensive medical insurance fee for the international students. And before, except for this, you can also apply the Tsinghua University scholarship. It is fully or partially covers the tuition fees. And the next question is, I found this is an English taught program. What is your requirement of English? And here's the answer. The students should have good ability of communicating and studying in English. Non-native English speakers should provide proof of English language proficiency, like TOEFL, CET 6, etc. Third one, do you have any requirement of GPA? May I know your evaluation process? Here's the answer. We admit students based on evaluation of application documents, together with a comprehensive assessment. The application materials are reviewed by our expert group, and the candidates of the comprehensive assessments will be selected based on the review results. The comprehensive assessment is generally based on the interviews. The specific content, format, requirements, and time arrangement will be further notified to applicants. The next question is, can I find out about the tuition fees for this program? The tuition fees is 60,000 RMB per year, 62,000 RMB per year. And next question is, what is the time length of the program? Our program is 2 years.
I think there's a new question.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, now here's a new questions. If I get the admission, can I go to Shenzhen under the academic situation? Any extra requirements for foreign students?
Okay, so hello students, I'm from the admission office, and so I will answer this question. Based on the pandemic right now, the policy still remains unchanged, changeable. So until the final result comes out, we're still not sure whether you can come here to come here to the Shenzhen campus and to do the practice and learn on campus. So for now, the main teaching is still online. And for any extra requirements for foreign students, if you want to apply for visas, you can contact us. We do have international students and scholars center, and they will help you out with the visa regulations.
Okay, let's continue. The question is, what is the curriculum of this program? The study schedules will consist of 4 modules. The first is the general composite module. The second is discipline-related modules. The third is professional quality modules, and the fourth is academic practice. It is a combination of compulsory and optional courses. Discipline-related modules include fundamental courses. Students should finish at least 6 credits, about 2 or 3 courses in these fundamental courses. And we also have 4 orientation courses, include the water treatment orientation, air pollution control orientation, solid waste management orientation, environmental management orientation. Students can choose 2 of their favorite orientation modules. Each orientation should achieve at least 5 credits, or just 2 or 3 courses.
Maybe we can select some questions from the chat room. Maybe Professor Zhou can answer, do master students need to contact the tutors before the entrance?
Yeah, I think you can contact with the tutors, but it is not really necessary because we can, when you really missed, you can we can arrange some opportunity to contact with our faculty members, and you can decide finally who will be your tutors.
And you will be able to find all the tutors' contact information online on our SIGS website.
Yeah.
How are the school meals? Tsinghua is famous for our cafeteria, and besides Tsinhua's own cafeteria, we do have KFC, McDonald's, Starbucks, and other great takeout foods. Yes.
Yes. In our university town, there are about 10 canteens, and Hello Catering is also available. This area near the school is very busy, and there are many restaurants to choose from.
I major in biology. Can I apply for program? Maybe.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because you see, in environmental engineering, we really have a very big direction is related to biological treatment. So if you are major in biology, you are welcome.
Okay, here another question is, does the school arrange accommodations and how much does it cost? Here is the answer. The SIGS provide accommodation for all full-time graduate students. School accommodation is automatically reserved for the admitted students, and the students do not apply on their own. Housing for admitted international students is coordinated by the University Town of Shenzhen. And for reference, the housing rate for this year is 1,000 per month for single bedroom, or 500 per month for the double bedrooms. Okay, here another question. What are the training aspects of this program? Do I need to write thesis? Here is our answer. The cultivation process includes the 3 sections: course, practice, and thesis. The program designs specialized course learning, multidisciplinary modules tailored for students from different countries. As for the practice, students will study in Chinese environment-related enterprises and management department to understand the concepts of applied technologies and entities management in operations. And in terms of thesis, it is focused on local and global environment solutions for management and applied technology.
So actually, concerning about the thesis, we are really required, and the thesis is we also have some special format requirement. So this sometimes is a little bit different with the foreign country, foreign university requirements. So this is really you should pay attention about the thesis writing.
Is there an age limit to apply for the master's degree?
Okay.
Age limit.
So here we get the new questions. Is there a program to improve students' English?
Sorry?
Is there a program to improve the students' English?
I think currently we don't have such program in teaching English here in SIGS.
Like courses?
But actually, we do have some
Yes.
English courses,
Yeah.
especially for the master students. So, but most of these courses, especially for the Chinese students. But if you need, I think you also can enroll in these classes. Yeah.
Okay, here is another new question. Is there an age limit to apply for the master's degree?
Age limit. Actually, we really don't have exactly a number or the age for age number for that, but we really don't help too old people to come to this program. So this is what we can say. Yeah.
Yes. For the application, you may have known that we have some the basic requirements, like you should have the bachelor degree and you should have the good English ability, like speaking and reading.
When I can get my application results, actually it depends on when you actually apply, finish all the application. And usually it may take 5 business days, work days to process your materials check first. And then we will go through the material review, and we will invite you for an online interview once you pass our interview, our material review. So in general, it may take around a month to process your application. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can call it a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now, due to time limitation, it's time to close this session. And thank everyone, thank the audience for your attention. And Tsinghua SIGS is where your dreams come true. Come and join us. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Thank you.